The best way to express your truth is through silence. The important thing is, that is all that matters. You have to allow others find their own truth. You must not try and persuade them towards anything. We must become the intentional directors of our mental and emotional processes. We must learn to direct our awareness beyond the body. We all do this when we daydream and at night, but we do not normally direct what's happening in our dreams. The demands upon you still grow, and for many life progressively gets harder with no signs of relief. Changes still continue and many are forced upon you and are unavoidable through circumstance beyond your control. The results are the consequences of much that is inevitable as Mother Nature carries on with the cleansing of the planet. In the long run, it will be seen as being to your benefit. So do not be perturbed by what is happening, as there is a purpose for what is happening, and it is not as random as it may first appear. Matters could not have been left as they were, and consequently events outside of your control had to be introduced. Those who feel drawn to this information are likely starseeds. Those who can't understand anything I'm sharing are likely Earth native souls. Starseed, a soul choosing to experience life on another world as another species, who returns home after physical death. On Earth, this is often a higher being with connections to Galactic Federation. Earth native, a soul that has experienced life only on Earth, through many perspectives. Evolving from primitive to more advanced forms, reincarnating many times, with guidance by higher beings. Starseeds are here for both the experience and to assist Earth ascend. There are more starseeds incarnated now than ever before because so many want to experience this shift as human. When you begin to speak, is the truth that you had in silence beginning to change now that you are sharing it with someone else? Is your tone and body language starting to change? Do you try to sound more interesting and be more influential so you can win the other person, to get them on your side? And most important, truthfully, what do you see yourself as, and what do you tell the other one you see yourself as? Do you give yourself a title, Enlightened One, Master, and so on? Or are you as humble as possible? Surely an enlightened one needs not a title. We allow our subconscious mind to sort through the impressions that it has received through the vibrations of our state of being during our waking hours. It then brings up to us scenarios that resonate with the energy signature we have created for ourselves by our imaginings, loves, and fears. In the trance that we realize as our empirical reality, we have learned to believe that we have no power to direct our lives. We live subject to our destiny, which we have designed prior to incarnation, as well as our karmic and dharmic creations, which our subconscious uses to bring us our experiences. Our dreams occur beyond ego consciousness. The ego must go to sleep in order for us to dream, and the conscious mind must open to awareness beyond time and space in order to transcend the energetic spectrum of the human trance, opening to greater awareness. As your planet continues to enter a new area in space, so the changes will continue that also affect human beings. There is already evidence of much taller and slimmer beings amongst the younger ones that is a sign of the future. Your ancient history shows that over long periods of time, many different races have come before the present human form was decided upon. However, a truly physical body could not be sustained in the new coming higher energies, so it changes into a finer body that is no longer subject to the ravages of time. It will also be free from illness and heal instantly from harm. Earth native souls are here because there's nowhere else for them to go. There's no soul trap. Galactic Federation found life evolving naturally on Earth, who they saved from extinction and have continually assisted to this day. Ascension is for Earth native souls, not starseeds. Both starseeds and Earth native souls are completely human during this 3D experience. We are all eternal souls with temporary human bodies. All souls are old souls. As humans, the practical differences between starseeds and Earth native souls are with soul plans. Moving in instead of moving on. It is not easy for most to release or express the heart's truth through words. To be able to do this, humility and honesty are the key, not intelligence. The heart center knows creation. It has all the answers. However, there are layers upon layers of adverse emotions, thoughts, traumas, blocking the heart's light from shining through. Of course, let us not forget the ego, where we find ourselves always wanting to be something when already we are everything. No one is more honest than when they speak to themselves. Now all you have to do is be the self and let it flow. Humility in a world where everyone thinks they are better or wants to be greater than what they are. I ask, how often can you wash someone's feet? In truth, I do not think there is a way for one to really express humility. It just is. If you try to express it, it is gone. As fractals of universal consciousness, we have abilities that we have kept ourselves unaware of through our limiting beliefs about ourselves. From within the vibratory limits of the world we have recognized as real. We cannot open our awareness to the beyond without fear of losing everything we have accumulated mentally and emotionally. Because we know nothing about what may be beyond our realized experience. In the beginning, it is an adventure in consciousness, learning ways of living that we have believed are not sustainable or even possible. Our challenge is that in the realm of the divine, we have only infinity without energetic limits. It is beyond mathematics and all operations of human thought. There is only knowing about everything, and we are tasked with creating more unique experiences, as much as we can imagine. This is an aspect of our being that operates constantly in alignment with how we feel about ourselves. Everything is within our consciousness, manifesting for us as we recognize it and realize its reality, as quantum physics experiments with subatomic entities have confirmed. When this cycle began, you knew that by your reckoning, it would take a long time to pass. That time looms large, and every soul has an opportunity to raise their vibrations and ascend. To that end, we will help you when you have made the decision to raise yourself up by being positive and living accordingly. You will be surprised how easy it is to stay positive once you have made up your mind to do so, and you will be much happier with a greater sense of fulfillment. Do unto others as you would for yourself is a good way of living and giving. If you have been born with any particular talents that you can use for the benefit of all people, use them and know that you are making good use of them. Remember that you came upon Earth with a life plan and are equipped to carry it out. Both starseeds and Earth native souls have guides. Guides are family to starseeds and were often human friends to Earth native souls in previous lifetimes. When I share starseed origins for famous people, there's often surprise a starseed could have done something bad. How can this person be a higher being when they did this awful thing? Or even suggest the soul origin has some connection to an evil deed. Starseeds agree to forget who they are and don't behave as higher beings. Humans don't have memory recall of past lives, but every experience is recorded by the Akashic and soul. This is why we can go inward to meditate and access wisdom. All humans are flawed. Everyone has been a villain in a past life. Light and dark forces are always trying to influence us, but they can't make our choices for us. Our personal choices determines our outcomes. Honest and humble, it is easy when one makes no excuses. All need to exercise this, never forgetting, never diving into drama and the nonsense of others. Never cutting off the connection or deviating from the heart center with your true self, where love flows from continuously, and so does truth. Living in infinite love and joy, while knowing everything that is happening wherever we focus our attention, gives us deep understanding and compassion for all who believe they are deficient in any way. Once we free ourselves from our self-imposed limiting beliefs, we can have awareness beyond our imaginings. While living in control of all aspects of our lives, we can access the full power of our creative life force in alignment with the vibrations of the heart of our being. This is our connection with our infinite self. In our essence, we are beyond time and space and need nothing that we have or are here. There is beauty and intense joy that we can experience as reality beyond the human trance. Every soul has help from their guides, but it is not forced upon them, as that would go against their free will. As we have told you on several occasions, we can only pass on a thought to you as to the best way to do things, but never continued with unless you have already agreed with it. You will find life goes along a lot smoother when you are positive and do all you can to help others. The reward is in the satisfaction of knowing you have helped another soul on their spiritual journey. However, like attracts like so, you can expect your life to be fulfilling. Humans are by nature gentle and loving souls, but the mix on Earth presents many challenging situations because of the souls at different levels of evolution. It can prove to be a very testing time, but is certainly a quick way to evolve. Particularly if you have to mix or work with lesser evolved beings. You clearly have something to offer and your presence can help uplift them. The whole purpose of life is to learn how to help each other, because as we often mention, you are all brothers and sisters on a long journey together. This is my soul plan. Some humans are quick to label all life in the universe as evil without any self-awareness of the evils done by humans. What do you think higher beings think about a planet where the intelligent species rapes, murders, enslaves, and fights endless wars against its own? Humans have great potential but need help. There are beings you will soon meet who love humans unconditionally and have been helping for a very long time. They send many of their own to live among you and are preparing the greatest gift any planet has ever received. Please don't say anything you'll regret later when these loving and powerful beings step out of their crafts to greet us at the shift. For souls who have come to Earth on a mission, be assured they get all the help they need to be successful. Events or happenings can be arranged to enable them to carry out their life plan to help other people, as obviously success will help so many. Sometimes souls come to Earth to carry out specialized tasks, so they are partnered with more evolved souls. Part of success is to be protected from the negative ones who will go to any lengths to prevent your ascension. Their prime target is to keep souls in the dark as to their true spiritual selves and stop them becoming aware that they can break the cycle of continually rebirthing on Earth.